Hello, 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 everyone. Sharice Jervis Hill here from Events to Remember and PR to Remember. And I am excited to bring to you our next episode of Coffee with Cher, our Entrepreneur's Place to Be podcast. So I have a special treat for you. A good friend of mine, Twila, who I've known, Twila, I think we've known each other for, not to tell our age, but I would say like over 35 years, something crazy like that, right? Whew.
About it.
Yes, it's been a while. So Twila Leysath, she is the founder of SoShee Boutique. So Twila, welcome to Coffee with Cher.
For having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So we always start with the little cheers, and I know I didn't kind of fill you in, but I know that you're hydrating. So let's cheers it up with your little water. And all right, let's go. You ready to get into it?
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. So tell me a little bit about SoShee Boutique. Tell us how you got started.
Well, SoShee Boutique is located in North Augusta, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
I got started. I used to model. So after I modeled from a child to my early 20s, I felt like, okay, fashion is my thing. So I started doing shows, vending, supplying different hair salons with accessories. I started styling people. So some of the items that I was wearing, people was asking for them. So I was like, well, asking for them, I might as well sell them. So I would wear something and someone would ask for what I had on. A lot of times I sell what I have on. So felt like, let's just make a business out of this. And we went from there.
How long has it been? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. How long has it been? And you have always been a fashionista, so this is like totally up your alley. How long have you had the boutique now? It's been a few years, right?
Yes, well, I was mobile for 7 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was mobile first 7 years. And then altogether 13 years this year.
Yes. Time flies. I remember when you were first, kind of launching everything. So it's been 13 years. That's crazy. But we've been friends for over 35 years. So I guess, time does fly, right?
Yes.
So, wow. And tell us a little bit about the different types of clothing and accessories. And, this is one of Twila's. I'm not going to stand up and model for you guys, but I love, this is a Twila, a little jersey dress. So she always sends me good stuff. So tell us about the stuff that you carry.
So I carry trendy and the wear, the new bold accessories, belts. I specialize in African print clothing, and that's what my boutique stands out. I'm the only one in this area who has a quantity of African clothing in this area. So that's my biggest. I started off actually when I started doing the clothes. African print clothing was my first love. I started with that, and my customers start asking me for other items, and that's when I expand to other items. But African print clothing, I have a family from Nigeria who makes them for me, and I do have ready to wear items that first love, and I started with that.
Nice. Love it. So I was going to go into the next question of what kind of sets you apart from your competition. And I feel like, the African prints is definitely one of them. And what I love about your prints is you have things that look more traditional, and then you have things that are more spicy and sassy as well. So I can partly answer your question in that way, because you definitely carry a lot of different things. But tell us what sets you apart from your competition?
Well, being a boutique, you don't carry 15 of the same items. You only get out 3. I will try to get maybe about 6, but I only try to keep 3 in the area where we live in the RA. So I keep 3 in the area, and I would ship 3. But I do not get the same print or the same item, because we don't want to walk around looking like everyone else. So the boutique sets it off from everyone else.
I love that. And one of the things that I also love that you do is you do these Facebook lives, and I'll pop on and I'll see you, but it's like Twila does these Facebook live, guys, and the women go crazy. Like she'll say, all right, this shirt only got 2, and people are in the chat box, that's mine, hold it for me. So and they know that they better get it while it's hot, because if you don't, if you don't order a lot of them, they really do, you only have a small supply. So so that's fun. That's fun to watch and participate. I have participated as well, I must admit. So what's new now that we're coming into October? Anything special happening at SoShee?
So now we're transitioning into fall.
Mm-hmm.
So we have everyone is excited for the new fall collection. So they're coming out. We're doing the lives with showing off the new fall merchandise. Also, they will send me a picture asking for whatever they want, or they have seen someone else who has it on, and ask me, can I get it for them? So we'll try to do that. I try to be their personal shopper as well. So we're definitely just trying to transition over into fall and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We celebrate and support breast cancer. In the area, we have a lot of survivors, and we just try to support them. We give a proceed back each month to the organization, and we do sales for them, and we just go out into the community and support.
I love that. I love that community engagement. I love that give back. Another something else that really sets you apart. So I love that. All right. So this is my last question, Twila. And I love this question because people listen to this podcast. They're either starting a new business or they're on their business journey and they might be having a rough time, or it might be a veteran business that's doing great, but it's always good to kind of hear that entrepreneurial perspective from someone else. So what advice would you give to an entrepreneur? Let's say someone who's new and just starting a business. What advice would you give them?
I would say shadow someone or get a mentor. Get someone who's going in the direction that you would like to go in, because everyone who owns a boutique has different styles. That means you would need different vendors. That means you would be engaged with different people. I would say get a mentor, shadow them, assist them. And sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes people pay for them to help out in their boutiques, but sometimes go in free just to get the knowledge. But that would be I would say the biggest thing. Learn the merchandise. Once you get into it, learn your customers to see what they and you definitely have to learn your merchandise, because all material is not good material. So you have to learn your vendors. You have to learn. So it's a lot of research. You have to attend a lot of shows. But it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Speaking of shows, I remember you were here last year. You came to New York for one of the big shows, and we got to have dinner and have a good time. So you got to let me know when you're coming back to New York so we can do it again. And I have to get down south and come and hang out with you as well. So I got to make some time on my calendar so we can hang out.
Yes. I was there for Fashion Week last year, so that was fun. This year we went out to Vegas. But yes, so you have to travel and you have to meet new. It's always good to meet new vendors, because you're always seeing new merchandise, different merchandise. So,
and then you get to mix things up in your boutique, right? You get to kind of have different, and you want stuff, you want to bring things back that are kind of hot on a national level, that people are wearing in other places. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Twila, tell everybody where they can find you.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, SoShee Boutique, North Augusta, South Carolina. Page. And I can be reached. If you're in the area, you can always just Google boutiques in North Augusta, and my boutique will be the first boutique that come up.
Because she's #1, y'all. All right. So thank you, Twila, for being here. Thank you for dropping those gems for our listeners. And I will see you on Facebook Live at some point when you pull out some new jersey dresses and fun stuff so I can place my orders. You guys make sure you stop by and visit SoShee Boutique on Facebook. Thank you, Twila, for being here. So great seeing you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Of course.